Alright, you guys, I am back. Let's see what hour I'm at right now. I'm at the hour of Saturn. Looks like we just stepped into this energy a few minutes ago. Alright. I don't know what's going on. Well, I kind of know what's going on, but the energy overall with this whole Aries Libra axis, South Node, North Node, Sun in Aries, that whole, full moon, lunar eclipse and Libra energy, it continues to come up in the reading. All right, I want to get you guys closer to the spread. I hope it doesn't fall. I just heard a bird out my window and I saw the number 44 at the same time. Weird. I don't know. I keep seeing synchronistic signs. My last reading, you guys gotta check that out. That was crazy. Let me see here what's going on. Hour of Saturn and Pisces. Okay. Okay. Taurus in the 6th house with Saturn's energy here. Alright, Taurus in the 6th, that means this is Sun, Moon, Rising, Sag energy. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Sun, Moon, Rising, Sag energy. Taurus in the 6th house as Jupiter, Uranus energy. A trash bag? Yes.
I'm so sorry.
Here, just take the whole box.
I'm so sorry.
Okay. What the hell did I just do? Oh. Alright, guys. So. My daughter's crazy. Taurus in the 6th house. I don't know. I'm hearing like Venus and Virgo. That card just came out for me in my last spread. It's the discrimination card. Was it that one that came out? Yeah, Venus and Virgo. Look at that. I just pulled this in my last spread. The discrimination card. Give me 1 second, guys. I want to turn on this light because I feel like I can't see a damn thing. Or you guys can't see a damn thing, should I say. I'm going to need my chair to snap back. This thing is about to fall into pieces. Okay. So, discrimination. That's what it looked like. Hold on. I ain't made for you to see my nostrils and all that, but 3:16 on the clock. 3:16. John 16? John 3:16? What is that? John 3:16. Okay, can I get what it is here? Okay, here we go. For God so loved the world that he gave his only son, that whoever believes in him should not perish but have eternal life. I just saw 3:16 on the clock. I know I don't read too much into the Bible. I should, but that's what I just got, 3:16. Alright, anyway, something about discrimination. That's what I'm seeing right here. Is Venus in Virgo, because I got Taurus in the 6th house and then Saturn's energy there. So even like Saturn in the 6th house. Isolation. Hold on, guys, because I've been getting like these synchronistic signs, and I've been trying to challenge myself to know this book. Wow, I am on point today, baby. Isolation. All right, with Saturn in the 6th house. Quality checking a project, reorganizing to increase efficiency, working for long periods alone, and setting standards for oneself that are too high. All right, and the discrimination card with Venus and Virgo. A close friendship that may develop further, a total makeover, a love affair with someone at work. Okay? That's the energy I'm seeing right here at the hour of Saturn. Saturn in Pisces. Today's Mars' day, Moon in Capricorn. Mars is as well as in Pisces, so Mars and Saturn in Pisces. Right? Can you guys see? I feel like you can't see. I want you to see the cards because what's been coming out for me today is like crazy insane. I gotta figure this whole thing out. I need to get like a holder or something. I don't know. What came out was nurturing and supporting others, protection, bitterness, and self-preservation. Preservation. I don't know what the hell I wrote on there. I don't know. The number 28, feverfew, all energy, Libra energy. Down at the bottom of the deck, Blackthorn, confidence in your abilities, hidden powers, and unexpected change. And how do you say this word? Is it hubris? Hubris. What is the meaning of that anyway? It says excessive pride or self-confidence. You're damn right. Preservation. Is that what it was saying? Yeah, preservation. The action of preserving something, obviously. The fuck? Preserving yourself. It said self-preservation. What are you saving yourself for? Oh gosh. The action of keeping yourself safe or alive in a dangerous situation, often without thinking about what you were doing. That's what it says. All right. I don't know. I just got it like as who are you saving yourself for? Is what I just heard. Oh gosh. I don't know, guys. My last reading was so crazy. I literally had to just take a step back. I had to go eat. I had to go take my spiritual bath. I had to soak in my Epsom salt. But whatever that was, I had to get that up off of me. That was something crazy. It was nuts. All right. It says self-preservation is crucial for self-care. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. But some sort of unexpected change coming in here. Both fall energy. So I'm getting like heavy Libra lately in my readings. All right, let me see what these are about. 28 and 40. 28 and 40. All right, so the feverfew card says something unwanted is coming your way and you'd be best advised to avoid it. The bitterness of feverfew is enough to keep rats and other pests from the door, so learn from its defenses. Don't surrender your progress for the sake of being nice. Be ready to protect yourself and everything that you've worked for. Some things are worth a fight. Okay. And then it's giving here with Blackthorn. You know where you're going. You got a plan in place and everything feels like it's on course. But with the appearance of the Blackthorn comes an icy hailstorm. Closely linked to Kaleech, goddess of winter, the Blackthorn is a tree of strife that has a different idea for what's best for you. An unexpected change is coming your way, ready to interrupt even your best laid plans. Stay on your feet and be ready to react quickly. One wrong step will sweep you away, but if you're canny and heed this warning, you may still come out on top. I don't know if you guys know exactly what was happening last year at this time, but I can tell you, because during the month of April was really, really crazy and tough, and by the beginning of May, I had to leave home. My last reading spoke about something or some sort of gossip about something you were doing in the past. And what I was getting from it was the energy of having to leave. Okay? Hold on, because I'm going to run this shit back. All right, hold on. 2023 planetary transits, okay? Let's go back to the month of April. Mercury was in Taurus, okay? We had Vesta, which is the asteroid of spirituality, home and heart energy, that inner spark, the spirituality, was in Taurus, all right? Let's just take me, for example. I'm going to use me as an example because I know what I was going through. Sun energy in Aquarius, okay? This is crazy. Mercury was in Taurus, had entered Taurus at the very beginning of the month, okay? We had Vesta enter Taurus on the 15th. Taurus is my 4th house energy, okay? So I would say it had a lot to do with home, yeah? And then that new moon solar eclipse that happened last year in Aries happened on the 20th of April. This year, it's happening on the 8th of April, okay? Hold on, all right? The sun had entered Taurus, all right? We had the solar eclipse in Aries, and then we hit our Mercury retrograde was in Taurus. It was so much Taurus energy happening at this time when I had to leave home, all right? I don't give a shit. Y'all can say whatever y'all want about me. I don't care. April 27th, the first quarter moon hit in Leo. This was the day I left home. Leo for me had to do with what? Relationships. Why? Because I'm an Aquarius. Leo is my 7th house energy. Okay? Hold on. Juno entered Gemini. All right? Which I'm a rising Sagittarius, who's the opposition to Sagittarius. It's Gemini. Juno has to do with what? Marriage, commitment, partnerships. All right? And it sits in Gemini. All right. But also, if I'm speaking about specifically my sun sign Aquarius, Gemini is my 5th house. I was working on a specific project at that time, something in which I was meant to be self-expressive and creative. Okay, let's hold on there. Pallas was in Leo. I was learning and gaining knowledge about how to deal with my partnerships. Leo energy. Okay. Then we're speaking about a full moon solar eclipse that happened in Scorpio. The minute that I had started this amazing project for myself, there was a fucking disaster. The full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio happened to be where my career was changing. Okay? Because I had to deal with, number one, a change in my environment, a change in my career. All right? I had a whole lot of change pertaining to self. There was a lot going on. And if you guys notice, I'm speaking about me being in Aquarius. I mentioned Leo how many times? All right. And here we have a full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio, which is the opposition of my house of home and my house of career. Okay. So this year being Aries Libra energy, all right, it has a lot to do with an ending to Libra's energy and a beginning to Aries energy. And for me, that's the energy of my 9th and 3rd houses. Okay. South node being in the 7th. South node being in the 9th and the North node being in the 3rd. Something pertaining to something that was meant to happen in the past is now coming back around. Except for this time around, the full moon, something ends before it begins. Instead of something beginning and then something ending like that. You kind of catch my drift here? I'm going to draw it out just because. And either you watch this, skip this part, I can timestamp it for you guys. I don't give a shit. But this is important because I'm trying to prove a point here. All right. This is what I'm trying to say. I'm going to draw a big ass fat wheel. All right. With the 10th house, the 4th house. All right. Hold on, I shouldn't have drew it that way. 4th house, 10th house. This is the 1st house, the 7th house. These are the cardinal houses, right? Let's say that my 1st house is Aquarius, Aqua. Taurus is my 4th house of home. All right, my career is over here in the 10th house. What the hell's wrong with me? I can't even spell. And then my partnerships are down here in the 7th. All right. This one's the house of self. We know this already, right? Aqua, Taurus, Leo's down here in the 7th. And Scorpio is over here in the 10th. Okay. Let's look at it this way. Just take note of that shit. I know it's not perfect, but whatever. All right, take note of that. Now, let's look at Libra energy being the 9th house, opposing the 3rd. This is Aries. This is Sagittarius. I mean, Libra. What the hell am I? See what I'm talking about? I'm confusing you guys. All right. The 3rd and the house. The 3rd and the 9th houses are significant here. Whereas last year we were dealing with the eclipses of Taurus and Scorpio and Aries and Libra, that whole Mars and Venus opposition. Okay. So this is what I'm talking about here. See what I'm saying? This is my house of self. This is my relationships. Here's my house of home, opposing my house of career. Taurus, Scorpio. Now we're speaking about what? Libra, Aries. This is house of communication. This is house of spirituality. All right. What happened last year was on April 20th, the new moon in Aries happened in my 3rd house. And then the full moon in Scorpio literally happened in my 10th house. All right. What am I saying? What am I saying? What am I saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry. That's what I'm saying. All right. So it was the whole Mars and Scorpio opposition. The Mars energy is what I'm trying to say. There we go. I don't want to confuse myself. All right. So there was an ending to career. All right. And then the energy shifted to full moon and Libra energy. These are literally South Node energies. It's having to deal with karmic challenges. And then whereas we had this year the full moon in Taurus, house of home for me. All right. Where now we're having a solar eclipse, new moon in Aries. There means that now you can start this new project that you were trying to start last year. I don't know if you guys are catching my drift. I can't explain it. It's pissing me off though. Anyway, some sort of unexpected change, all right? There's some sort of hidden power in what was happening here. It was getting you ready for what was meant to come in, I feel. All right? This whole North Node energy, it was like, yeah, let's see how this person is going to start this. Psych, we're taking that away from you. You're going to spend this entire year fixing yourself, gaining your self-confidence. You're going to, focus in on your health. You're going to make sure that you're in alignment with what you're going to be doing here. Because once these changes happen, all right, the most important thing that's going to be for you is going to be what you do for work. It's going to be your duty from here on out. Is how I look at this energy. Okay. So last year from April 20th to May 5th, there was a new beginning to an ending fast. All right, within what, 2 weeks? All right. And I'm pretty sure you could have been feeling the shift of this happening in April, because look at what was happening here. There was changes, again, pertaining to me, Taurus in the household, all right? Leo with the energy of my relationship. The Aries energy, where the new moon solar eclipse took place. Okay, something pertaining to communication is going to take off for you. Maybe it has to do with transportation. Maybe it has to do with something in your local community. Maybe it's you communicating something out, or you doing some sort of public speaking, or doing a research project. Whatever it was, whatever that was, ended like this. Because when that full moon lunar eclipse came in Scorpio, it was like, yep, you're done. 2 weeks later. This time around, we have March 25th to April 8th. Something actually ending first and a new beginning starting with Libra and then Aries. Feel me? Like that. All right, so this is ending to some sort of new beginning. And this came up in my reading the other day, because I remember the card came out. It was the Fool card, and there was something in the middle. I think it was like the Five of Wands and the World card. So it was like something started, all right, and then there was a Five of Wands energy, there was challenges, and then something ended. Like, it kind of ended before it even began, is what I was saying in the reading. This time around, there's going to be a door closing to a new one opening, which is amazing energy, right? Because that's what we want to see. Anyway, something having to do with Venus and Virgo energy. All right, loving what you do for work. Having a love affair with someone at work. Meaning you have this intimate connection with whatever this is that you're doing. You absolutely love what it is. All right. I don't know. Blackthorn on the flip side says having confidence in your abilities, and whatever this energy over here is with Feverfew is saying that you're meant to be nurturing and you are supposed to be supporting others. The 6th house speaks about you being of service to others. Okay. On the flip side of that energy I just read out for you guys, let's see. I'm so confusing and I hate, look, 20 minutes and I didn't even fucking explain shit. But I did. I hope you guys understand. All right. Feverfew is known as a companion plant, as it helps others to grow strongly and healthier simply by being nearby. Its strong scent protecting the allies from insects and other pests. Friends and family have always rallied around you, and now it's time to return some of that support. Someone near to you is struggling. Who haven't you heard from for a while? Reach out to them and return some of the love you've received from them in the past. Your own emotional wealth is bountiful right now. Be generous with it. All right. So who was it that was helping you in the past when you were going through your difficult time? All right. So there might be a flip to this energy, whereas now somebody's experienced some sort of ending and having a new beginning, and they may need some support. Okay. Let's see. 40. What the hell? Here we go. An old woman stands in the woods, her back bent, a raven on her shoulder, and a staff of blackthorn holding her up. Despite her fragile appearance, this is Kaleech, the guardian of ancient woodlands. People may underestimate you, but you know the true power that lurks within, especially when you are surrounded by people and places that you love. Don't let other people's opinions take away your confidence in your own abilities. Something about you having something literally in the palm of your hands. Look at this shit. You know what the hands represent? Look at this one. Something about you having something, some sort of hidden power in the palm of your hands. Okay? The hands are ruled by Gemini. Okay? And Gemini energy is, it rules the 3rd house, right, of communication. All right, so you could be versatile with the energies of you communicating and doing something with your hands. I mean, obviously, I read tarot. I didn't expect to do this shit. Like, what else can you do with your hands pertaining to, like, communication? You know what's crazy? I know how to do hair, right? So I know how to braid with my hands, and I know how to style. All right. I don't know. I'm just hearing like the whole Taurus and Gemini energy is what I'm feeling. And the only reason I say that is because the shift that we've been having lately with like Jupiter, you know what I mean, being in Taurus for so many years, and now us stepping into Gemini this year, it's going to be a difference in what we do with our hands. Whereas before we were so solely focused on beauty and like, I'm getting like makeup, hair, fashion. I'm getting like creativity stuff, artistry, poetry, that type of thing, to going into Gemini's energy. And it's like the research, the communication, the sharing ideas, the technology, the whole like media is what I'm feeling. And although, this is the crazy part, although I knew what was happening and why there was a shift happening with my whole career, right? Because before I started doing tarot, I worked at a dispatch company. And I was damn near, you might as well have called me like a manager because I knew everything. I was like, whatever. When I left there, I didn't know what to do. And everybody was forcing me like, Jazz, go do hair, I don't want to fucking do hair. You know when I started doing hair? I lie to you now, when I was 10 years old. It's like, been there, done that. Jazz, you should go work at the post office. Been there, done that. Jazz, you should go do this. Jazz, you should go. Jazz, I need my hair done. I need this. I need that. Can I pay you? I don't want your damn money. Can y'all let me sit down and focus on what the fuck I'm trying to learn right now? And that was so hard for me because nobody believed in what I was doing. This is what they were doing to me. They were discriminating what I was doing for work. I lied to you not. And through all of that, I had to thrive through that shit. I had to not give up. I had to like literally push through it, because how do I explain to my family? How do I explain to my close people in my life that this is what I want to do? How? When I had so much money, I had like the nicest car, whatever, like my kids were well taken care of, and like I just took a step back from everything and said, this is what I'm going to do. And I was inspired by one person. Literally one person inspired me back in 2020. And then I got a push literally from my sister because she told me about tarot. And she told me to go watch it. Not that she told me to go do it. She told me to watch it. And because I watched it, and it coincided with what I had interest in, which was astrology, that's what took off for me. And I didn't know what was happening at the time. But what I'm trying to explain is the energies that are happening last year were setting us up for what was happening this year. And I feel like something is about to blow the hell up fast when Jupiter steps into Gemini. All right. I feel like there's going to be unexpected changes again. All right. Because this whole Libra energy has a lot to do with, for me specifically, spirituality, foreign travel, has to do with like higher knowledge, blah, blah, blah. This could be ending and something new could be starting pertaining to, I don't know, my North Node is in the 3rd house. Communication. I could be doing transportation work. I don't fucking know. I don't know what's to come. I just live my day by day. And all I know is that I am not working for anybody that's not paying me what I'm worth, and I know my value now. And if I continue to put my mind to something and learn something new and be able to teach others and create my own channel, then this can take off for me. I don't know how it's going to take off, but I know it's going to take off. You know what I mean? Like, I have to have faith in that. But me learning the astrology was like last year, I knew what path I wanted to take. I was on the right path, but unexpected changes happened. So whereas now there had seemed to be where I had to take time off, step away from my family, focus on me, and then I stepped back into being with my family again, right? Now I feel like there's another change coming. All right, where there's going to have to be another focus on self. Aries is self. Self-communication, self-preservation. Preservation, did I say it right? I looked it up. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm trying to mend things in my life, but in a different approach is what I'm trying to do. Okay? I don't know, but last year, April was crazy big. Like, it was crazy big. Like, here this year, how fucking crazy is this? Look, last year, Pluto went retrograde on May 1st. This year, Pluto goes retrograde in Aquarius on May 2nd. You see what I'm trying to say? Like, the destruction was already happening last year. Because last year was the first time that Pluto has stepped into Aquarius. Then it retrograded, all right, back into Capricorn, and then it went back into Aquarius at the beginning of 2024, and here we go, retrograding again back into freaking Capricorn in September of 2024 up until November, and then we go full blast destruction for Aquarius. Get ready. Wherever Aquarius is for you, shit is about to go berserk. It's going to change everything. Gone. Like, forget the whole Pluto and Capricorn shit, wherever that was for you. All right? Pluto and Capricorn, for me specifically, Capricorn is my 12th house, all right, having to do with the energy of the subconscious, my psychic abilities, that type of thing. I don't know, whatever. I had to utilize my imagination somehow, some way, so I could be able to step into self, because Pluto's in my first house now, right? How am I going to change as a person? How do I want to present myself out to other people? How do I want to express myself, period, right? What do I want to look like? Do I want to be fat? Do I want to be skinny? Do I want to go change my appearance on my face, or do I want to just look whatever, like just be you, right? I don't know, guys. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I can look at these transits in so many different ways. Look at this crazy shit. May 6th, Sirius was direct in Virgo. All right. Virgo's energy, we just spoke about it, right? Here it goes. Sirius is all about what? It has to do with nurturing, parenting, agriculture. And Virgo's energy, that had to do with what? Health. So nurturing your health was specific last year. All right. I don't know. I hope you guys are catching my drift. May 7th, Venus was in Cancer. All right. So Cancer being what? My 6th house of hard work, health, and being of service to others, right? Sirius in Virgo for me specifically. Virgo is my 8th house. So this was me nurturing some sort of transformation that was happening in my life. I don't know. I'm making this reading about me because I'm trying to explain the energies that are happening. Okay. May 12th was the last quarter moon in Aquarius. So last quarter moon speaks about, like, let's just say last quarter moon within the energy of self. This is the last time I'm going to present myself this way. On May 12th, whatever happened from there to May 14th. May 14th was that Mother's Day? I remember that day specifically. Okay, May 14th was Mercury direct in Taurus. Ooh. And I can literally just understand what was happening in my life at that time on that specific. That's my daughter's birthday. That's why I say that. But that was Mother's Day. Okay. Mercury going direct, meaning it was still in its post-shadow retrograde phase up until, imagine 2 weeks after that, up until like the end of May, right? Where in my 4th house of home, there could have been communication coming in about what was happening around my environment and what was that type of energy. You know what I mean? So, and then Jupiter had entered Taurus on May 16th. Look at that. All right, there was supposed to be some sort of expansion in the home environment, and because of the changes that I was having, according to self and what I was going through in my home environment, shit changed for me like this. You know what I mean? So, and then with Uranus being in my 4th house of home, Uranus being my ruling planet in the house of home, it was creating chaos there. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I'm just gonna name this reading me. I'm just wanting to, whereas this year, let's go back. Like, let's start looking at what's happening. All right, so 2024, here we are. Let's go to the beginning of April, right? We just had Mercury go retrograde in Aries. All right, so there's a review of the way Jazz, all right, is communicating. Okay, her transportation, how is she getting around? Okay. I still don't have a fucking car. Who gives a shit? I got my legs, right? Whatever. Let's see. You know what's crazy? I just thought about it. Who rules the oh my God. I just told this last night to one of my subscribers. We were speaking about the energy of Capricorn. Capricorn rules over the knees. Aquarius rules over the shins, the calves, and the ankles. All right. And I believe Pisces is like the feet. Okay. Not kidding. But I laugh because when I think of Pluto in Aquarius, I'm like, I'm totally destructing my fucking calves right now. Because I have to continue walking. Like, I don't have a car, right? Whatever. I just find it humorous. Okay. Anyway, Venus enters Aries on the 5th. We spoke about that energy earlier. All right. So this is going to be like the planet of love stepping into the 3rd house of communication. It's like, yes, I love what I do. I don't care what anybody thinks about me. I love what I do. All right. So Venus in Aries, that's the energy. New moon solar eclipse happens in Aries. And then we'll have the 1st quarter moon in Cancer. The 1st quarter moon speaks about when we have a new moon solar eclipse in Aries. This is like, how are we presenting ourselves out? How are we communicating? Let's use me as an example, right? 1st quarter moon in Cancer, this has to do with my house of work, my house of health. It's like, yes, continue on the journey that you're on. You're on the right path, Jazz. Like, get it going, right? Sun enters Taurus in my 4th house, right? And then we'll have Jupiter and Uranus conjunct on the damn 20th in my house of home. What does that mean? There's going to be a fucking explosion. That's what that means. Whether it's something really, really good, where I'm supposed to expand, I'm supposed to be traveling, I'm supposed to be doing something, some sort of chaos that's coming in that's going to create some sort of, I'm getting destruction within my home environment, in which I'm going to be able to then expand the hell up out of here. Let's pray and hope for it. All right. Juno goes direct in Virgo. Juno is the partnerships and the asteroid of marriage, right? Commitment, whatever, in Virgo. So Virgo being my 8th house, having a lot to do with facing my fears. All right. Deep feeling, tapped in with my deep emotional feelings. And that also speaks about the energy of transformation. And then what comes 2 days later? A full moon in Scorpio when it comes to my damn career. You get what my drift is saying? Like, there's a new beginning and then another ending. But except for this one isn't an eclipse, but it still has an effect on the energy. All right. Oh, God. Mercury goes direct on the 25th. But then it will still be in its post-shadow phase up until when again? May 14th. When is Mother's Day this year? Mother's Day 2024. Sunday, May 12th. Okay. Okay, May 12th. Interesting. Obviously falls on a Sunday. Let's look at the transits just because I'm nosy as hell. I'm not going to do that. Oh, May 12th falls on a Sunday. We have the moon in Cancer. Okay. Moon in Cancer. It looks like the energy is going to be squaring the North Node as well as in Chiron. Sextile over to the Sun in Taurus and trine over to Saturn in Pisces. Okay? I'm just saying. Wow, and wow. Just saying. What's this about here? Somebody needs your help. You have some sort of hidden power within your hands that you're supposed to use. All right, this is some sort of unexpected change that happened in your life. I feel that this has to do pertaining to some sort of contract, relationship, partnership. I'm getting fall energy. It's giving me heavy Libra in what you do for work and how you are of service to other people. That's what I'm getting here. All right. I'm sorry for utilizing me as the example, but whatever. I had to explain it. All right. That was like last year versus this year. What am I getting here? That's what I'm getting. Hierophant, marriage, something traditional. This could be organization. This could be commitment, marriage. Again, I mean, it's like you could be teaching at this time. Maybe last year you were learning. That's what it's all about. All right. The student becoming the teacher. Period. 10 of Wands. You had a long ass year. All right. A year full of nothing but confusion, child. Anyway, this energy is moon in Scorpio. Okay. Right? No, Venus and Scorpio. Apologize. Venus and Scorpio. Detrimental energies, the fucking illusions, the secrets. I don't like that. Ah, maybe you figured out the secrets of the damn universe. All right, and now you're teaching other people. Ooh, Queen of Swords. Remain focused, though. All right, remain focused. What's on the bottom here? Two of Cups. That is that Venus and Cancer energy. All right. What the hell? Chariot. Something about Cancer's energy. Be heavy on that. Stay focused. Spirit says stay focused on work. Yep. The Hierophant is Taurus's energy. Stay home. If you're meant to teach from home, you better stay focused, Queen of Swords energy, on what you do for work, because it's going to be successful. Chariot. That was the message from me, Page of Wands. Period. Two of Wands. Alright. We saw that Two of Wands in my last deck earlier when I was doing that reading where the guy was holding in this palm of his hand the World card. Who the fuck are you? I don't know who that is. 493, 45, 70. Somebody call them, please. They bugging out calling me on that shit. Anyway. Seven of Wands. Stand your ground. Don't stop doing what you're doing. Continue to push through. Don't let anybody intimidate you. Don't back down. Alright. Stay determined. Continue holding a specific barrier and boundaries up as well. Alright, as you wait for your shit to come in. 41:44 on the clock. Knight of Pentacles is going to take a while. Ten of Swords energy. Who the fuck is that? Six of Wands. Oh. You've been through the ringer, but you the bomb.com because you ain't give up. Six of Wands to the King of Swords. With Queen of Swords is already out here. You play no damn games, is what I heard. You've held your position even in a time of betrayal. Ten of Swords, Six of Wands to the King of Swords. You don't play that shit. You don't play those games. Okay? King of Wands to the Ace of Cups. Somebody is in love with you. Could be a Sag. Could be an Aries. I swear. Somebody loves that you have. Ooh. Somebody loves that you have strength, that you are very intuitive, and that you are shining super bright at this time. That's what I'm getting. With this Page of Wands, it's almost like this person has interest in you, or you in them, or you in a project, and I don't know. Whatever that is. Alright, it's just energy. I don't know. I feel like you the bomb.com. You went through a lot of shit though to get here. Okay. That's what I'm feeling. That's what I'm feeling. Let me get one on this Saturn and Taurus in the 6th house. Just one on that car, on that energy. Okay. Spirit say you can have two. Wow. Creepy as shit when I do that. Alright, the Sun with the Two of Swords. I don't know. There's a decision that you were to make. Alright. Something in where you were meant to face your fears. I'm hearing the Sun in Aries and the Moon in Libra. That's this energy here. That's what I'm feeling because that's what I just heard. Sun in Aries, Moon in Libra. This is Moon in Libra energy, and the Sun is currently in Aries. All right. Something about this energy had a wish fulfillment come in for you. Something that you were trying to manifest, something that you've been waiting on. All right. And I'm seeing there's a celebration coming, 3 of Cups, and you're going to be leaving, traveling, All right, gaining a new skill. You're severing ties with something, death card energy, and you're stepping into this whole King of Cups, Lovers, Nine of Swords energy. All right. You could be really scared about the changes that are going to be taking place. I said it. Taking place. All right. And things are going to be changing fast. All right. This is the sudden changes that I feel this Blackthorn card is speaking about. Some sort of unexpected changes coming in and happening really, really fast for you. All right, so there could be a spiritual union with this Lover's energy here with the King of Cups. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. And I'm seeing this energy as Mars and Gemini. Mars and Gemini last year, that's where the retrograde happened with Mars. Mars doesn't go retrograde every year. It goes every 2 years. So whereas last year, Mars retrograded, I believe it was in 2022 to the beginning of 2023. We didn't experience Mars retrograde all through the rest of 2023, whereas this year Mars will retrograde, I believe it's in Cancer at the end of this year. All right, just saying, don't you guys should know that. And Mars is where in Cancer? Let's see if you guys know this information. I believe Mars is at its fall in Cancer, because Mars is exalted in Capricorn, and Capricorn is its opposition to Cancer. Let me just make sure I'm right. I believe I am, but I just like to check my work. All right, let's see. I know the hell you did not kick me out. Oh, we was about to fight. Mars is at its fall in Cancer. Okay. And on top of that, it will be out of bounds, by the way. Let me just check that too, because I did a whole spread on this energy. Cancer. I think it's like the Leo Cancer energy, and where Mars will be out of bounds. Mars will be out of bounds Sagittarius December in Sag. My bad. In Sag, December 20th of wait a minute. No, I'm lying. Hold on. Oh, okay, my bad. Mars is out of bounds. It happened 2023 into 2024. All right. Where it was in Sagittarius and then it went into Capricorn at the beginning of the year. That's right, because we had the Mercury retrograde that retrograded back into Sag and then went into Capricorn. So Mercury and Mars were together at the beginning of the year. Okay. Where the hell is Mars with Cancer's energy? That's what I'm looking at or looking for. All right, here's a good one. All right, ready? So we got Mars pre-shadow period starting in Cancer on October 4th of 2024. It retrogrades in Cancer, or it enters the retrograde period in Cancer on January 6th. All right. It goes direct in Cancer on February 23rd of 2025. And it will be at its fall there. All right. So Mars moving in the house or in the vicinity of Cancer, meaning the energy of the subconscious, the energy of the intuition, the energy of the dream state as well, right? The house of home. I don't know. So Cancer being my 6th house of health and hard work, I could be going through a really difficult time. And around that time, I could start having a drink or some shit. Like, we ain't doing that, right, Jess? Unexpected changes. Although I love astrology, it pisses me off because it's like, if you work so hard to try to keep yourself balanced, that's the energy. That's why Libra's here. Spirit wants you to focus in on keeping your life balanced, even if you have to go through difficult times. That's the message. All right. So whereas last year we experienced the whole Venus retrograde in Leo, which was in my 7th house as well. All right, having to do with the relationships and marriage and stuff, where I had to separate from my family and my kids, right? Venus doesn't go retrograde this year, but Mars does. See what I'm saying? Imagine a year where Mars, Venus, and Mercury go retrograde all in the same year. If anybody can give me that information, I love you. Actually, I'll go research it myself and I'll tell you guys about it. All right. Because it really does matter. You know what I mean? It matters. Because these are personal planets that are closest to Earth. They affect us the most. So imagine if 1 year you're dealing with difficulties pertaining to your finances, your love life, your relationship. The following year you're dealing with difficulties with Mars's energy pertaining to your passion, your desires, your sex life, okay? And then Mercury goes retrograde. It's your communication, the way that you get around, how are you sharing ideas with others, that type of energy. You know what I mean? And then depending on where the sun and the moon is your emotions, the sun is the way that you appear to other people. All right. So you might be all fucked up in the head, right? I don't know, but it's humorous to me. I'm sorry. I have to be serious with you guys because I can't. All right, let me put this stuff away. But that's what I was getting here with this energy, with this whole discrimination card. All right, you have a love for something that you do for work. All right, it's frowned upon, all right, from others as well. Because who wants to have a love affair with somebody at work? All right. Even especially when you're married, and they always say, all right, don't shit where you eat. We already heard that, that saying before. Don't shit where you eat. All right. So Mercury and Gemini, excitement. I don't know, when does Mercury move into Gemini? I think it's like the summertime. Mercury in Gemini, June 3rd. Jupiter will be in Gemini by then. New moon in Gemini, June 6th. Okay. Ooh, and Jupiter will trine Pluto on the 2nd of June. Pluto will be in Aquarius retrograde. And something exciting is coming. I don't know. Summertime is getting lit. Ostentation, Saturn and Taurus. Looks like some large financial, circumstances coming your way. That's what it looks like to me. It's going to require some sort of hard work, but it will pay off. That's for damn sure. All right, the moon in Libra, companionship. All right, if that moon in Libra told you to leave somebody behind, it was for a reason, because you're coming into companionship with somebody else. Fulfillment. Saturn and oh my gosh, look at this. Saturn and Sag. All right. You're discovering new things. You want to travel. You want to explore. You find something fulfilling. Look at all these numbers, and like, I'm seeing like, some tips and tricks to the universe. Why is my phone like that? Hold on. Why does it look like that? Can you focus? Ew. Anyway, whatever. Okay. See, Spirit say you need to focus. Spirit say you need to focus. Yeah, and you need to assert yourself with the sun in Aries. And Venus and Taurus. Ooh. Again, Venus and Taurus moves in on April 29th. So that's what this will feel like. Okay, romance. And the sun in Pisces, vision. I'm getting heavy mutable energy here. Who do I don't have? Well, we just saw the Venus and Virgo energy. I got Mercury and Gemini domicile energy. I'm seeing Saturn and Sag being very, very authoritative when it comes to what you're learning here. And then you have your vision expanding with the sun in Pisces. 3, 6, 9, 12. All mutable energies. All right, so being versatile, flexible, and adaptable with the changes in your life. I don't know, guys. Just go with the flow. Go with the flow. I don't know. Build your status. All right, Jupiter and Taurus right now. That's your focus. Building a status for yourself. Venus and Sag. You could be falling in love with someone that is out of country, out of your ethnicity. This is somebody that is just completely different than you. Like, look how she's walking around. She's got her belly button popping. Her boobs are halfway out. She's got red hair. And then you got this guy here with a guitar. And he's got on like old fashioned ass clothes, and she's like, I like your swag though. You different. Like, that's what it's giving me. It's like, I like you because you different. It's a very flirtatious type of energy. All right. You may like the way that this person communicates with you, with Mercury and Libra here. This card speaks about like the Adam and Eve energy. All right. Just be careful because the serpent is there with the Mercury at, like when it comes out of the tongue energy of the serpent. So just be careful in the way that you talk to this partnership here, or the influence in the way that you talk to this person. Yeah, because the energy of criticism is right behind that. All right. You could be criticized for the work that you do because of what, look, didn't I say something about your vision? Look at the eye right there. Look, you're meant to flatter people and seduce people with what you know. Jupiter energy is of higher knowledge. All right. Don't go to the extreme too much. Don't be too revengeful to people. All right. And again, be very versatile with the energies. There's something pertaining to the Mars and Aquarius energy that we just came out of that was very rebellious when it came to the way that you take action, the way that you aren't afraid to challenge those that are in authority. It's like, be careful how you talk to me. It's like a talk to me nice energy. Be generous of spirit. Oh my God, I'm done. I'm scared. Okay. It's because you're teaching children. That's what this card means. Generosity with Saturn in the 5th house is you teaching children. All right, you got to be careful with how you talk. Whew. Mercury retrograde is going to fix me up nice. Don't worry about it, guys. I'm sorry if I held your time up. I appreciate you guys listening to my silly banter. How I'm, comparing 2023 to 2024. All right. I believe I went in at the beginning of this year. You guys can go back to my New Year reading where I was speaking about how we came into 2024 in all mutable energy. All right, so this isn't just starting now. We've been adapting to changes. We've been flexible with the energies. We've been versatile to the changes that are happening in our environments, with the way that we communicate within ourselves, within our relationships. All right, it has a lot to do with the changes that are happening in our communities of people that we associate with Pluto moving into Aquarius. It has so much difference to how the energy was last year. But remember what I say with the solar eclipses, and how last year, if you started something and it ended quickly, it was because that was supposed to happen for you to learn a specific lesson, or for you to really tap into where you're supposed to be heading towards your destiny. Okay, because North Node in Aries, meaning it has a lot of focus doing to like on self. All right, wherever Aries and Libra is in your chart, I feel like this whole full moon in Libra thing with the new moon in Aries is the final closing one door to a new beginning. It's now happening for you. All right, but don't ever take into like consideration that something new isn't going to happen either. All right, what the hell am I talking about? Don't lose focus, because shit can end for you quickly. Any full moon brings a completion, is what I'm trying to say. And that full moon that happened last year, that solar eclipse that happened in Scorpio, was a fucking smack in the face for me. So this full moon coming up, when is it? April 23rd? That full moon in Scorpio energy, Scorpio being my 10th house of career, of having a duty to something, right? Persevering in something specific. It has to do with my 10th house energy. So I'm just saying, look at Scorpio in your chart. Scorpio's energy can be very jealous, can be very obsessive, can be where, you are feeling the energy of attachment to something, especially like this could be organized religion. This could be to other people's money, finances, emotional and financial debt. This can be so many different things. Taxes. I'm trying to tell you. Just saying. All right. Venus and Taurus on the 29th in its domicile energy. I like that. All right. Mercury direct right before then in Aries. But remember, we don't come out of that post shadow up until May 14th. May 12th, we got Mother's Day this year. All right. We'll have the new moon in Taurus on the 7th already happen by then. So I'm liking this whole Venus in Taurus. Mercury will move into Taurus. We'll have the new moon in Taurus. All right. But remember, that Pluto retrograde squaring to Taurus's energy, that's what I don't like. Anyway, I love you guys. I'm leaving the reading there.